Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nilesh and today I am going to talk about something new. Uh, Everyone are busy to learn this language. Everyone are developing their these spoken English skills. Everyone is practicing. So I thought I want to take some moment to talk on this because today people are developing their skills. They are using new way. They are watching YouTube channels, conversational video, podcasts also. They also using used to they also read newspapers, magazines. They also watch TV shows and everything they are doing because they want to develop their uh, spoken English skills. Yes, but I would like to tell you one thing, my friends, because if we want to learn this language and if we want to develop this language, then we need to improve our interest. We need to improve our thinking power also, because without interest, without thinking power, it is very difficult to learn anything new in our life. So if you have great interest to learn new thing in our life, then definitely this interest will develop our confidence and develop our thought skill also. If we have great thought skills, then definitely we can achieve new things in our life. If we do not have thought skills, then it is not work. It is not it will not make good impact on whatever you are taking or whatever you are doing in your life. So if you have thinking power, then definitely you will think according to that you are want to achieve something in your life. If I want to achieve spoken English skills, then I have to think how I can develop this knowledge, how I can develop these skills. For that, what can I do? So I want to develop my positive things. I want to develop my practice, everyday practice, and I want to develop relationship with other co-learners also. So it is depend upon our thinking power. If you want to develop this knowledge, if you want to develop spoken English skills, it's revealed around you only. No one can help you at the initial level. So you have to develop, you have to build good relationship with other person, other co-learners, and you have to speak with them on daily basis for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever you have time as a free time as you are using to talk with them. But before you have to think, because think in if you are thinking first, then initially think. If you are thinking first, then definitely you will thinking power will develop your mindset. Your thinking power will develop your confidence also. So think before whatever you want to do anything, because this is not our language, this is our foreign language. So before you take any action, that you have to think how I can develop this, what is the step, because this is basic step. This is very basic step. If you think on that, how to develop means what is the steps before I go to further. So what is the basic step that I have to do? Then you can get that step and you have to move forward. So before you have to move ahead, you have to develop your thinking power, because by thinking power you will get knowledge, you will get confidence, and you will create environment around you. Another thing is interest. Interest is very required. If you do not have interest, if you do not have interest, then whatever you are doing, that is a worthless for you, that is a worthless for others also. If you have great interest, then you develop yourself easily, because interest is very required whatever you do in your life. By interest you will make, by interest you will increase your confidence. By interest you will improve your intelligence also. Interest is very required. Without interest no one can achieve their target. If you have interest, you can see at our sportsman Sachin Tendulkar. he have interest, he had an interest, so he made his record, so he is made in the record in his career. So everyone should have interest. Without interest we cannot achieve. I have an interest, so that's why I am learning this language. If you have interest, then definitely you will learn this language within some days. But without interest, no one can learn this language. So you have to develop your interest also, you have to develop your thinking power also. The both are interconnected, and without this we can't do anything in our life, because this is not our language, this is a foreign language. That's why we have to show our interest as much as. And without interest, if someone is speaking with you and you just saying yes or no, then it is not interest. They will not talk with you again, because they will see that you are not interested to talk with them. So before you before you talk with another person, you have to develop your interest. You have to show them, yes, I am interested and I want to talk with you. For whatever, no matter if you are making mistakes, but you have to show them. You can start from your side, you can start introduction from your side first, and you will then you will understand other person how they are talking with you. So it's depend upon your interest. When we were in college, that time some of our friends who used to see a picture or movie, you can say, that time we were asking to him how about the story. Then we were listen that story very interestedly, so that we should show our interest towards listening to English, reading English, and speaking, mostly speaking with other person. So these steps are very very essential. So we everywhere we need to show our interest. Without interest, it is very difficult, it is very quite difficult to understand this language. If you want to understand this language, then you have to think on that first, because this is foreign language, and for that we have to do everyday practice. We have to listen this language, we have to read this language, we have to speak this language, we have to watch YouTube channels also, and all these steps are very very required. And we can develop by this, we can develop our interest by these steps. And every day we have to practice with other person, because without practice it is very very difficult to learn this language. I want to say you one thing, my friends, because interest is everything. If you have interest, then there is no any difficult work for you. If you do not have interest, then it will take a long time, and this is ongoing process. So your interest should be your interest towards learning English should be there, and without interest it is very very difficult to move ahead. So if you want to develop your interest, then definitely you have to watch YouTube channels, you have to read, you have to you have to improve your making conversation with your other partners. You can also join any application. There are several partners are also available. Every day, every night you can make conversation with them, and you can develop your these skills. Interests are very very required, but because of our the daily schedules, and because of our other work, so we are not giving our much time to learning this language. But no problem, if you have 10 minutes, if you have 15 minutes, you can talk with your other person. You can consume this time with good stuff. And yeah, it is also required, because without time, without interest, it is very very difficult. So if you want to develop your confidence, if you want to make your conversation good, then you have to develop your interest and thinking power, because our brain and our mind is also working very good. If you give some pressure to your mind and your brain, definitely they will develop your interest, and whatever your dream, whatever your goal, then it will help to achieve that as early as possible. So My dear friend, this was my some thoughts. So friend, if we continue walk on our easy way or easy pathway, then it is very difficult to create our own existence. For that, we should develop our ability. We should find out new way how to improve our spoken English skills, how to enhance our spoken English skills. We have to, if we have to overcome on diversities, we have to overcome on bad situations, and we have to develop our own path, and that from that from that way we can develop our determination. So friends, if we are working on our, if we are continue walk on our easy path or easy way, so it is very difficult to create our own existence. So if you want to improve our ability, then we have to develop our new way. If we want to find out our new way to improve our spoken English, to improve our spoken English, or to enhance our spoken English quality. So for that we have to find out our abilities, how we can develop our English spoken English skills. So for that we have to find out new opportunities, and we have to think on that. We have to show our interest, and by our determination we have to find out new opportunity. And whatever obstacles we have to we have to overcome on that. We have to find out new way, and we have to develop our skills by our interest. So interest is very very required. So I will tell you, my friend, we have to stay, we have our interest, we have to stick with our interest, and we have to develop our these skills as early as possible. Because if you have interest right now, then you will do something for yourself. Otherwise it is very very difficult to move ahead. We are lifelong learner, and we should acquire knowledge, at least one foreign language, and we should be well versed of basic steps and new technology. Because today we have very great technology, that is mobile, or you can say laptop also. So we also handle this technology to improve our these skills. So we have several good ways that from that we can learn this language. For that we have to develop our interest, we have to develop our thinking skills. It is very very important. So my friends, it was my some inputs for you. Here I am practicing and trying to keep motivating myself. Because of that I learning this language, and also I am so watching others YouTube channels. For that also I am getting motivation. So I am practicing here. So thank you so much, my friends, and keep supporting me.